So student, next week, you're going to make a student project on cohesion. We call it cohesion project. So basically, in order to explain it to you, the difference between cohesion and coherence, I'm going to take you to the whiteboard and give you an example. So let me give you an example of the difference between. So let's say it's a conversation between husband T and the wife says, I'm busy. So this conversation, utterance 1, and this is utterance 1, and this is utterance 2. So like, it's a completely coherent conversation. Coherent conversation. It makes sense. The husband is saying, probably we know that the husband is saying tea, I want tea, and the wife is saying, I'm busy, declining. Well, why is this coherent? Why do we call it coherent? Number one, why coherent? We know that their relationship. So our knowledge of their relationship, that they're husband and wife, and we know that they understand each other. So we understand their relationship, but we also understand usually husband make such request. So from our knowledge, from our knowledge of the conversation, between husband and wife, we know that utterance A, utterance 1 and 2 are coherent. Okay. But even though there is no grammatical link, there is no grammatical connection. Even though there is no grammatical link between utterance 1 and utterance 2. So there is no grammatical link between utterance 1 and utterance 2. Okay. So what is a coherence? Coherence is basically, what is coherence? So it's a relationships between meanings of utterances in a language. So it is not a relationship between grammar. So for example, here there is no grammatical link between tea and I'm busy. There is no grammatical link. So I would request my students to mute themselves. Please mute yourself. Please. There's a lot of back, background noise coming in. Can you please mute yourself? Thank you. Yeah, just mute your microphone. Okay, so I'll move on now. So I wanna give you an example of. So we've done coherence. Now let's do an example of cohesion. In order to do your project, you should do 3 steps. First, speak to someone. And collect data. Number 2, second, transcribe your data. Number 3, third, analyze your data. Okay, so we're looking at cohesion. So what happens in cohesion? There is links. In cohesion, you actually textual links. So you have textual links. Do you see textual links in this example? Yes. So what one is these conjunctives, these words like first, like second, like third. So they are connecting the language. Then you have lexical cohesion. So what happens? There are some words which are being repeated. Data again, and data in the third one also. So the repetition of word also link the text. So these are called lexical cohesion. Okay. Anything else? How about reference? So reference words. For example, in order to do you should do 3 steps. So you mean here you implies the students. So basically in cohesion, what happens is you find connections in a text. And a coherence, you don't find the connections in a text. It's a link between the meanings. Does this make sense? So I will take you now to my PowerPoint presentation and show you some of the basic things. Okay, so cohesion refers to the ways different parts of a text are connected. Different parts of a text are connected and organized to create unified and coherent whole. So cohesion is about connectivity. Remember, it involves the use of various linguistic devices. So for cohesion, we need the grammatical links, we need pronouns, we need conjunctions and all that. So cohesion is about interconnectivity through linguistic devices. So let me give you an example of first type of cohesion, which is called referential cohesion. So what happens in words like he, she, it, they always refer back to. So the presence of reference word, they help connections. For example, Mirini is my friend. And I write here, in the chat, let me write. Mirini is my friend. She is a professor. So here in these two sentences, she refers back to Mirini. Mirini is my friend. So that's a connectivity. Lexical cohesion, the use of related words and vocabulary choices that create a connection between different parts of a text. For example, the word data, I use the word data in a number of times. So when the word data is coming 1 or 2 times, so that repetition is making the text connected. Conjunctions, this type of cohesion is achieved through the use of conjunction, adverbs, or transitional phrases. First, you do this. Second, you do this. Third, you do that. First, we need to gather the necessary materials. Then we can start the experiment. So here, the word first, and then they are actually connecting the language pieces. Now, what is substitute? Please keep your microphone muted. Can you? I still have a lot of noise coming from the background. Thank you. Okay. As the word suggests, substitution, John likes coffee and Mary prefers tea. He enjoys the bold flavor while she prefers a more subtle taste. So he enjoys the bold flavor instead of bold flavor, while Mary prefers a more subtle taste. So here, John likes coffee and Mary prefers tea. Here it is substituting it. The John likes coffee. It's not saying and Mary likes. Instead of likes, the word prefers is substituted. So it's a substitution of one item. Let me give you one quick example. Mac teaches English. So does Mirini. So when you say so does Mirini, it means the expression so does Mirini replaces the first sentence. Mac teaches English. Next, ellipsis. It involves omitting certain word or phrases with their meaning can be understood from the context. Sarah plays the guitar and her brother the piano. So the next sentence does not say her brother also plays the piano, but we can easily figure out the word plays from the next sentence. Sarah plays the guitar and her brother the piano. So we have omitted, we have elided, we have not used the verb plays once again. So what happens when I meet you next time? I want you to give me at least a small presentation. It's a student project. You are supposed to, this is what 5-minute presentation. Show any advertisement or a small conversation in class. And what you do, this is what I want you to do. I want you to show whether the advertisement is coherent or non-coherent. If yes, how? Okay. Why and how this text is coherent. Number 3, I want you to tell me, I want you to show me actually the cohesive links in that piece of language. So you can show me these ones, like reference words, lexical repetition, any conjunctive phrases, okay, substitution, so what you do is, so you need to do a 5-minute presentation. You select any advertisement, preferably in English. And the advertisement can come from newspaper, it can come from YouTube or any. And then you show me whether that is coherent or incoherent. And then you show me the linguistic links between them. So the video is being recorded. Thank you for muting yourself. Now I can talk to you. I will share the video with you so that you can see what my expectations are. I do not want each student to do it separately. At least 2 students will make 1 presentation. Okay. So it's going to be a group presentation. 2 students will make 1 presentation. Your time of the presentation, not more than 5 minutes. Okay. And date of your presentation, your date will be 30th June, June 30th. Total points with 50 points, 50 points. That's all. Okay. So that's it. I will share the video with you on WhatsApp, and that's it. Any question? Any question? Okay, go ahead. If somebody wants to ask me a question, yes. Yes, please.
Oh, it's okay, sir. It's clear.
It's clear. Okay. All right. Take care. Bye.
Bye.